Hello, everyone. Oh my god, it's been so long. Hi. I hope everyone can hear okay.
Jesus!
Hello to you too, Sean. Thank you for the jump scare. Jesus, indeed. Oh, I hope everyone's doing so good. Hello, hello. It's been a hot minute. Oh my goodness. Hold on, my mic is like... I got a hot mic. Hot mic. Okay, hang on, let me catch up. Let me catch up. Ah! Okay. Yes, Boo, I am alive. Hello. Melissa, thank you for the first. Boo, thank you for the hi. And thank you for the birthday wishes. Hello, Jedi. Thank you, thank you. I got gifted a secret sleepover sub, so I have these now. I don't know what that means, but that's exciting. It's very exciting. So many things are happening. I will always make it gayer, Melissa. Have no fear. Thank you. There's so much happening. I was just thinking about you streaming today and it came true. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Hello, and Boo Boo. Thank you for the honk and the hydrate. I will hydrate. I actually really needed that. Oh, Lord. Thank you all for the confetti. I appreciate you. Oh, my goodness. Jacob, thank you for the 40 months. Birth indeed. Indeed. I missed y'all so much. I hope everyone's having a good day. I'm hiding in my living room because there's a wasp in my room. Well, that's unacceptable. I can't. That's not okay. That's not okay. Have you told the wasp that it's not okay? Because it's really rude, you know? It's really rude. Okay, hold on. I gotta get Melissa on the board for... Oh my god, hold on. Not me forgetting how to spell Persephone. Okay, I got it. Okay. I wasn't a mythology gay growing up. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. Boom. There we go. There we go. I live on the 3rd floor. What the fuck? Why is it? Oh my god, why is it so obsessed with you? I finished my carton of dumb bitch juice. Not to worry, my friend, for I have another. And a skull. And I think that's it. I take it down when I have like the Taco Bell redemption up because it just gets too cluttered with all my cheesy gordita crunches. Tell the wasp it's uninvited from my birthday party sleepover. Have you told him to go back to playing tennis at the club? It's worth a shot. I'm gonna turn my mic down a little bit because I am peeking and I don't want that. So hopefully you can still hear me okay. How dare you not honor the indoor kid traditions? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If it makes you feel any better, I was not a... Oh, sorry for hitting the mic. I was not like a mythology gay, but I was like really obsessed with Emily Dickinson for a while there. And I feel like that's pretty much the same type of gay. It's just... Once a wasp got on the bus and decided to land on my legs. I'm allergic to wasps. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm allergic to like bees or wasps, so I just desperately try not to find out. They're all playing pickleball now? Oh no. Hello, Heath. It's birth. It is. It's my birthday today. Today is Monday and it is my birth. I took the day off. I was like, nah. It's kind of a crapshoot as to whether or not this day is going to go well for me or not lately. So I'm like, I'm just going to take it off. Hi, Kat. Hi, John. Thank you so much. I hope y'all are having so much fun together. Oh my gosh. Hey, thank you for the 3 months. I appreciate the resub. Thank you, thank you. Burf neat. Friend of mine is allergic to mosquito bites. Oh man, I have really bad luck with mosquito bites, especially this year. They've been awful. That's the same genus of gay. Thank you. I thought so too. I think obsessed with Emily Dickinson and opera for some reason gay. I think that's the same. You know, I think that's the same as the mythology gay. Monday, Liz birth, August 2025. I'm in my mind. That's in the Dragnet voice. He hate me? Oh no. But the cats love you, and that's what matters. We're chilling watching Sopranos, but had to pop in, wish you happy birth. Thank you. I hope you enjoy Sopranos. I still have never watched it. My dad loved that show, and I need to watch it. Flew to my shoulder and stared at me. I nearly had a stroke. Oh no. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Better than a Bronte, anyone? Don't tell Allie. Allie knows my feelings about Bronte. About the Bronte sisters, so. It's both our first time watching. I really want to watch it. I've seen like parts of it that I really, really like. I've never watched the full thing. I think my mom still has like the DVD box set. I bought it for her and my dad years ago. So maybe I should just borrow it. It's a potty in here? It is. It's a potty. Hell yeah. Well, thank you for the lurk, John. Enjoy watching. My favorite Pantheon? I personally don't understand the Jane Humphrey cults, though. That's valid. It's just the we can make each other worse mentality that gets me. I have so many negative opinions about Jane Eyre that I will keep to myself. I just bought some season on DVD, so I'm so addicted. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I need to check it out. Everyone says it's like one of the best TV shows of all time. Sopranos, Breaking Bad, and Better Call Saul are all things I need to watch, but TV talks too much. I couldn't do Breaking Bad. I think like Zach really wanted me to watch it because he liked it. So we watched like the first episode, and this was like after the show had ended, and I guess I correctly guessed what happened from there. And he was like, maybe you just shouldn't watch it. And I was like, yeah, I think that's gonna make me really mad. So I just never did. Hello, you guys have a good stream and a better birthday. Thank you, cats. I hope you have a wonderful trip and a safe trip home. In my high school, we often got bees in the spring, and every year people had to warn the students not to kill the bees because dead bees would attract still more bees. We always stepped on bees when I was younger, and I feel bad about it now. I feel like her watercolors weren't even that good. That's valid. I know it's your birthday, but I have great news. Alice Kitty is free of stomach bugs. That's great news. This is a wonderful birthday present. This information. Thank you. I'm so happy for you. And for her. I bet she feels great now. I wish I could speedrun TV shows, but I don't like watching shows. But I like talking about shows. That's valid. It's a lot. It can be a lot. Thank you for the confetti. I appreciate you. Oh my gosh. So we are, for lack of a better term, we are pretty much all moved in. Y'all, I don't want to move anymore. I don't want to move ever again. I'm done. I'm done, actually. I'm done. Yeah, I'm in my new office. It's a little echoey in here because I don't have anything up yet. Like, I'm really excited because it's a big room. And I think I'm going to be able to fit all of my video game stuff in here. And I think I'll also be, I already have like all my work stuff in here, and I think I'm actually going to have like room for like a little like futon or love seat in here too. But I have nothing on the walls, including like my sound dampening stuff. So if it's a little echoey or tinny in here, I apologize. It's just the way it's going to sound for a little while. But so I choose to believe you have moved into an actual spaceship, and that's why it's echoing. That's so valid. It's okay, I'm in the walls to compensate. Thank you, Ambi. I appreciate you. Her tail going crazy when she heard you. Oh my god. It is an echo, but you're just in a concert hall. I'm just, you know, I'm just performing this video game music for you all right now. That's what's happening. At least you can't hear the fan, I don't think, because the fan is going, let me tell you. Imajba, hello. Thank you for the honk, dear. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, hopefully in the next couple of days, I'll be putting like my games up on shelves and putting like my artwork up. And hopefully that'll dampen the sound a little bit better. I don't even have like curtains in here yet. So I hear my fans, they drown everything out. Hell yeah. Carla, thank you for the for redeeming add a frog. Hold on, let me add that frog. It's been so long since I've been able to stream. I'm like discombobulated. There's your frog. One burr frog. I got you. We can put our podcast stuff in the office. It's true. I'll buy us a love seat and then we can sit on the love seat in front of the mic and we can do our podcast there. It'll be great. My brother is moving out, so I have to say bye to Becky. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. 2 frog. Okay, hold on. 2 frog. I give you 2 frog. Frog. There you go. Enjoy frog. Also the futon next time I'm in your area. Okay. She's the goofiest little cat. Oh, tragic. I'm sorry that she's moving out. I hope it's to a good place, though. Jacob, thank you for redeeming Add a Frog. 4 more. Hold on, it's not 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 more. 5 more frogs. Amasha, thank you for the confetti. Go Halsies on the love seat. Oh, hell yeah. I want to put, like, a bougie-ass love seat in here. Like, I keep looking at, like, these, like, blue velvet ones. Which is really bad because I'll sing Blue Velvet in my head every time I sit on it if I do that, but I want to. And bring you cider. I love you. Bless. Yeah, so I think this was the hardest move we've ever had to do. Good. But I think this is the hardest move we've ever had to do. Because, like, so we have probably 4 to 5 times more stuff than we did when we moved into our last place. Just because, like, we moved into our apartment and then COVID happened. And then all of a sudden it was just like there was nothing to do but spend money if you had it. So that was what I did. So we had a lot more stuff than we ever did. It was also the largest apartment we had been in. So it was like, we have to buy like furniture and shelves and whatnot. Like we didn't have like a kitchen table before that apartment. So it's just like way more stuff than we ever did. And like the last time that I moved, I did pretty much all the moving by myself. I had to do like all the boxing and moving by myself because Zach was so sick. I've mentioned this before. He had like a really bad bout of like pneumonia or something when we moved the first like into the last apartment. So, and that was in like January of 2020. So I had to do most of the moving myself. It was pretty much just like me and my brother. When I would get off of work, we would like fill his car up and slowly moved over. Cause like the landlord that we had at the time was very understanding. And cause the apartment was not occupied. The previous tenant had gotten evicted. So they were just like, yeah, just bring stuff over whenever you want. And then you can just move in on this date. So that's what I mainly did. And it was a lot simpler because I was packing everything and I was bringing everything over. And this time it was both of us packing when we had time and then bringing things over like separately when we had time. So neither of us know where anything is. It's been a nightmare. Because it's like, yeah, like I label the boxes and I mark like what room they're from, and then they go into the car like when Zach gets off of work and he brings them over and they're just like vibes. We just had no idea where anything is. So like it's like every day I'm doing a YouTube unboxing. Every single day. Like today I found my Advil, which is great because I didn't know where any of our bathroom like medicine cabinet stuff was, and I found it. And then I mentioned in Discord I was missing a part of my mic. I was missing the part of the mic stand or the mic arm that clips onto the desk. So I don't even know what a packing here map is, Melissa. Terrified to tell you that. So I was missing that for like the whole time I've been here. So I haven't streamed because like I hadn't had anything set up, and I also didn't know where the hell the rest of my mic arm was. I finally found it today. I went like digging through some boxes and I found it. So it's gonna be an eventful couple of like weeks as we try to get everything unboxed. Every 5 rounds of the song, we also play Blue Monday. I love this for us. This is gonna be great. Yeah, I know you just recently went through a move too, Amasha. It is, oof, it's tough. It's tough. So, but it's worth it. It's a good space. We're pretty happy so far. So, yeah. That's about it. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you have gotten along without me for the last few weeks. I'm fully confident in your capabilities. Welcome back to my moving unboxing series where we find what in the hell I packed here and what the fuck why the fuck Fast Liz did it like that. Jedi deadass. Deadass, we were looking for coffee mugs. And like we have had no paper towels for like a couple of days because I hadn't put like the grocery, like done the grocery list or anything. So we just had like no paper towels. And I was like, I know we had paper towels when I left the apartment. Like, I know that when we left the apartment, I had paper towels. We had like 4 rolls of them. And the other day I was looking for coffee mugs and like I opened up a box that was just labeled coffee mugs. And lo and behold, there's like 3 rolls of paper towels in there. And I'm like, okay. I had like 4 different people help me pack and they all had different ideas on how to label. And then the moving company people just put boxes wherever, but it's worked out. Yeah, that was the other thing. This was the first time ever that I hired movers. I couldn't do it myself. They're like, we just couldn't do it ourselves. And like, Zach was pretty determined that we were going to try. And then I was like, how are we going to move this? How are we going to move this? How are we going to move this? And he's like, all right, fine. Just get like, just, you know, we can talk about it later. And I was like, I'm just going to get quotes. He's like, I'm just going to check like what the moving service through the U-Haul does. So I ended up finding like a place that did it pretty reasonable with little casualties. Our TV stand got destroyed in the move, but in all fairness, that was put together real shitty. And then they did scratch the floor. But it is what it is. So, yeah. And like they scratched the floor like in a closet. So I'm not super concerned about it. But it was worth every penny otherwise because it would have been a nightmare.
That's no good.
Hey, Garm. Did the movers pack for you too? No, we had to do our own packing. We did our own packing. Which is even worse because I can't blame the movers. I did this to myself. You label the box with a specific letter or number or whatever, then separately have a list of what is in that box so nobody but you knows what box L3 is. That's a really good idea and I should have done that, but I didn't. Is it books or is it shoes or is it plates? Who's to say? Literally the box with the bathroom stuff in it, like the medicine cabinet stuff, was labeled deadass miscellaneous living room. I don't know who this bitch was as she got to the end of packing. But she was apparently in a fugue state. Hi, Yuji. How are you? Hello, Zach. Thank you for the resub. I hope work's going well. Hello. Also, shout out to my husband. Because, like I said, birthdays haven't been, like, super great for me lately. Just, like, I'll get into, like, sad stuff and then I'll move on. So just, like, trigger warning for, like, death. But my best friend from like when I was a kid, we had the same birthday. And he passed away 2 years ago. So every birthday since then, cause I've had to do 3 birthdays without him now. This will be the 3rd. So every birthday has been kind of hit or miss. Sometimes I can deal, sometimes I can't. So I was like, I don't know if this is going to be a good day or not. And Zach was like, you know, what do you want to do? Like, what can we do that's easy? And I was like, here's what I want. I want you to go to the mall. I want you to get a Mrs. Fields cookie cake. And that's all I want for my birthday is to lay on the couch and eat cookie cake. And he did. He drove all the way to the mall. He ordered a Mrs. Fields frosted cookie cake for me. And that is what I had for my birthday. It's like, this is all I want. I just want a fucking cookie cake.
Good.
So, shout out to having good partners, because, whoo boy, does it make things easier. I don't know what's happening. Oh my god, so many things are happening. Hello, Allie. Hello, hello, dear. Thank you for the resub 55 whole months. Holy heck. Millie, hello. Thank you for the resub as well. That's the ideal birthday. I'm just saying, it's all I wanted. This is why you and Zach are goals. You know, he's pretty great. He's pretty great. My mom says happy birthday. Thank you, Allie's mom. I won't say your name here. Thank you. It's very sweet. But yeah, so I was just like, I want that Mrs. Fields cookie cake, and I got it. No choppity. My wife is better? No. No, you. Is this song Maple Story music? I think so, yeah. I think so. It's a... Millie, thank you for playing my favorite sound. It's a, like a mixed playlist of video game music. It's the Magic Area one? Okay. I will take your word for it. I love that one. Well, I love you, so get wrecked. Get wrecked. Anyway, thank you all for the hype train. What the hell? So yeah, that's what I wanted. And I was very excited too. He also got me like a gift, which was something that I really wanted as well. So I was very pleased with that. I just got told today no choppity by my doctor, so if I can't, you can't. Well, first of all, that's rude. Second of all, if they're not going to give you choppity, they have to give you a solution. You gotta see these emotes from a gifted sub I got. Jedi, where do you go? What are the streams that you're in? What is happening? I do like the snacking one. That one's pretty good. Wherever the hell people raid. And apparently I gotta stick around when people raid. I do have it so like you can't give me a sub unless I follow though. I just didn't want to deal with it. It's a friend of Koala and Mal. Valid. Valid. I've been having a really fun time. Actually, I'll do a little... Boom. I've been having a really fun time in Koala's Amori streams lately. They've been a lot of fun. Very entertaining. It's very fun to hear like him do like silly voices, and then it gets like batshit crazy. It's just like, oh. Currently playing through the Apollo Justice games. Okay. Now I want cookie cake. Carla, please come over. I have so much cookie cake. The only downside of a cookie cake is like they only make like 2 sizes, which are like big and fucking big. That's it. Garm, thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. Do I have money before this weekend? No. Will I sub for a discount? Yes. This is very kind of you, but also, you know, hide your wallet. Happy birthday. Thank you. I appreciate you. Also, we should be starting up on Digimon again soon. Just FYI, y'all. I will post when that happens, when we are ready. I wish I could. Yeah. I was literally like, when Zach like left for work today, I was like, do you think any of your guys would eat some of this cookie cake? And he's like, no, they're not like sweets people. Which I did know because I was making a lot of like baked stuff at the beginning of the pandemic and they didn't want them. And I definitely didn't take that personally. Because who would do that? So I just have like, I just have a big ass cookie cake that I gotta figure out what to do with. So y'all need to come by and eat some cookie cake, please. Digimon. You keep that up and I'm dumping the bank account? Don't you dare. Don't you do it. Hi, Bambina. Thank you. I appreciate it. I just realized there's no mini cookie cakes. You can like go and get like a slice at the mall, but that's it. Oh no, I guess I better come visit and help you eat the cookie cake. Oh no.
Birthday biddies.
Bambina, thank you for the bits. Thank you. Chips Liz, let's go. Everybody get in the van. I'll take a slice, toss it over here. I got you. I'm gonna step outside real quick and throw this cookie cake really hard. I don't know for sure, Jacob. I don't have the playlist up in front of me. If we finish season 2 before October, we can watch the new show on Pace. Oh my god. We could probably make it happen. Is technically you can go get a Pizookie? What's a Pizookie? A smaller cookie cake? Oh. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. I want to look up a Pizookie now. Also, when is my coffee getting delivered? It's supposed to be delivered today, and it hasn't happened yet. YIIK? Isn't that like an indie game? It's still out for delivery. Expected by 8 p.m. USPS, you're on drugs. Absolutely on drugs. Us on our way to Liz's? Hell yeah. Come get... Everybody gets a slice. Everybody gets a slice. It's heart-shaped, which I love. It's a heart-shaped cookie cake. And it's got blue frosting. And it says, Happy Birthday, Liz. And there's stars all over it. And it's good. That's how I'll drive with my head hurting like this. Maybe don't drive, Allie. Maybe I just send you the cookie cake. Our tongues are gonna be blue? Exactly. He cracked me up though. Because he was like, I double checked to make sure it said Liz. Because, I think like 2 years ago, he ordered a cake for my birthday and he didn't check it before he left. And then we opened it up and it said Happy Birthday Luz. Like L-U-Z. And I was like, well, that's not my name. Or it was either Luz or it was Liv. It was one of the two. So now it's like a running gag that he has to check the cake. Oh man, I've missed talking to y'all. Luz, I love you, girl. I used to work with a girl named Luz. She was very nice. But we always like got mixed up with one another because you like when you hear it like across a restaurant, it just sounds the same. It's like Luz. This is Paper Mario. Yeah, no, this is Paper Mario. This is Paper Mario, and I love it. It's good times. Let's see, what else? Most of my life right now has been packing and moving and sorting through boxes and whatnot, so I'm waiting to see if I get any of my security deposit back. I'm sure that'll happen. Oh, thank you all so much for the hype train. I appreciate it. Ooh, I got something. What'd I get? Oh, what an appropriate emote for today. Yay! Cute! Thank you all so much. Allie, you got the cat. He's strutting his stuff. Look at him. Isn't he so good? Hell yeah. Today I got home from the pharmacy and a small child stopped me outside my door and asked to see Coco. Yeah, that would be me too if I lived by you, I'm not gonna lie. It even looks like you. He's got the red hair and everything. I don't remember if this is a reference you make because sometimes you conflate your humor with I sometimes conflate your humor with a friend of mine, but all I can think of is I love you, bitch. I ain't never gonna stop loving you, bitch. It's a good vine. I love that vine. I keep doing the fucking Panda ruined my life with this one. The I love you, where you going? I do that all the time. This one got like really quiet. There we go. Man, thanks for the hype train, y'all. I appreciate you. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I think that clip is so good. That is so funny. It's so funny. But yeah, I'll have to see if I get any of my security deposit back. I think I'm willing to be kind of a bitch about it if I don't, though. I'm not gonna lie to you, because like. Literally, like, I was like, are we gonna do like a final walkthrough or anything? And he was just like, no, we're just gonna renovate it after you move out. And I was like, okay. I'm gonna take like a final walkthrough on video for myself. And then I expect to find out about my security deposit with an itemized list of expenses within 45 days. Otherwise, I'm going to be a bitch. Set a reminder for 2 hours from now for a new scam train. I'll pick up Alice and do a little dance with her and go, I love you. Oh yeah, you gotta. Max, thank you for the resub. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Edo. Happy birthday. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I missed you. I missed y'all, man. I missed streaming a whole lot. I didn't have any time. The fact that I was able to like sneak in a stream with Finn and Panda and Ambi was kind of a miracle in and of itself. So I had zero time beyond that. Every single day that I was done with work was cleaning and packing. And then it got to the point where like the last week before we moved out was like every single day my mom, because I couldn't do it by myself anymore. My mom would come over, which shout out to my mom. She's a real one. But she would come over and help me pack and clean. And then my brother would get off of work at like 7 o'clock. And he would help with like lugging boxes around and stuff. So I appreciate the effort, Jenna. My father used to have to stay in places for extended times for work, so they had to get into the habit of taking hella pictures and notes to submit with contract and again when checking out. Yeah, that's the thing that really pissed me off was like when this landlord took over, when he bought the building, he was like, well, did you do like an initial walkthrough with like the previous owner? And I was like, no, I didn't. Because I didn't think that I was going to be renting to a slumlord agency. I thought it was just gonna be me renting to this guy, or like being rented out to by this guy. And he was like, well, you know, you should have done that. No, I was like, oh, okay, let me just get in a fucking time machine. So let's go, Liz's mom. Hell yeah. Hi, Jess. Thank you, dear. Thank you. So we'll see if I get anything back. It would be really nice if I did, because I need to at least recoup the movers, because woof. But like, oh yeah, like that guy was like the reason that we decided to look for a different place, because yeah, exactly, when the agency bought it as is, they should have done a walkthrough with you then. I agree, but they didn't. The thing that really pissed me off is that they didn't look at anything with our apartment outside of just like the sale, and then immediately doubled our rent basically, and that's when we started looking for somewhere else to go. So do I need to fight them? Not yet. I'll let you know. I haven't heard anything back about my security deposit yet, but it's only been like a week or two since we moved out. So your previous apartment has a crazy landlord. Not crazy, just kind of scummy. Like I understand, because like if you look up the property record, like the previous owners were like, it was like an elderly couple. And then they owned that building. That was paid off, guaranteed. Because if you look at the property records, you can see how far back they bought it. And it was only bought for like, I think like $100,000 way back in the day. And then this new owner, you can see how much they paid for it. And they bought it for $600,000. So I get that they were like, well, we have to raise your rent. And I'm like, I understand, but y'all gave us 1 day notice that the building was sold. And then they gave us like a few weeks notice that the rent was being doubled. Like, not fucking cool. And then like anytime I needed a repair or something, it would take days. Whereas like previously, like our previous landlord would have somebody out that day, if not the next day. So it just sucked. And then like immediately they raised the price of the coin laundry, because we had coin laundry in the basement, and it was it was $1.25 or $1.50 for a wash and 75 cents for drying. And they immediately bumped them both up to $2 each. And I was like, okay, so what is the recoup that you're trying to do here? Other than greed. I agree, Garm. I agree, but they didn't do it. They were just like, take it or leave it. So we just stayed on the month-to-month lease because we were like, we're going to get out of here as soon as possible. And we did. You have some good lawsuit material if you wanted to. I don't want to be a bitch and be like threatening to take them to small claims court over this, but I will. Like, I will lose money just to piss them off. $3 a load. Fucking hell. Yeah, no, $4 to wash clothes, and they kept the dryer on like a lower setting. So it never got, or it was just like a bad dryer. So it was never hot enough. So it would always take 2 run-throughs to dry your clothes. It was a nightmare. The apartment I was at before had coin laundry and they upped the price until it was ridiculous. Yeah, it's like the laundromats around here are not much better. So it sucked. It really did. I would absolutely take them to small claims court to be petty. Oh yeah, no, trust me. It will be thought about. Nothing like renting to make you want to walk through specific portions of the Dead Kennedys back catalog, pretty much. We were once locked out without notice because someone had a friend of theirs sleep in the laundry room. What the fuck? What the fuck does that have to do with you? Yeah, like, it was a mixed bag because like the previous owners, like the rent was really cheap, so we let a lot of things slide. But like, there were still issues. Like, our apartment had never been updated. It still had like the original kitchen, original bathroom. The carpet was newer, but it wasn't new because the tenant who lived before us, they hadn't like swapped the carpet out. They evicted them and then they had to move someone in a hurry, and that turned up being us. And then like he would do like these kind of like shitty fixes to things. So as it got to the end of us being there and like he wasn't there anymore, you really could tell that like the previous owner was doing a lot of daily upkeep, like a lot of daily maintenance on like the sub pumps and like the plumbing, and things like that to kind of keep it afloat. And this, like the people who took it over, obviously they're not there every day. They were barely there ever. I don't think Zach ever even met like the rep we had. So like things started to go bad, real bad. Our sink kept backing up. I'm pretty sure the neighbors above us were just throwing grease and whatever the fuck they wanted down the sink. Yeah, it was like, it started to get really bad. So, and the writing was on the wall. And again, our rent was like fucking doubled. It was awful. Me, when they raised my rent $200 and don't fix any of the broken things. That was the other thing. They were like, well, if you have anything that's like broken, we'll fix it. But otherwise, like, we're not just going to upgrade things for you. And I was like, okay, well, my fridge has been broken since we moved in, which they never fixed. It was missing a shelf. And he kept saying, oh, I'll get another shelf for it. And then he just kept not doing it until we moved out. And then I was like, and our bathtub has a fucking hole in it. You want to fix that? Because like right by the faucet, the drain area was rusted and there was a hole rusted in, and our landlord, the previous landlord, kept patching it, but it was a really shitty patch job because when something like that happens, you need to get a professional in to patch it and reglaze it, and he didn't do that because he didn't want to pay the money for it. And eventually it got to the point where that tub needed to be replaced, and then he kept putting that off until he eventually sold the building. So this previous guy did nothing about it, would not replace it, and then, yeah. Someone put Corona beer bottle caps in the washing machine? That's rude. Anyways, my favorite Mario Party character is shared between Yoshi and Luigi. No reasons, of course. Mine is Rosalina. Rosalina is my Mario Party character and my Mario Kart character that I play. Apparently my apartment was occupied by an old lady who died and they couldn't rent it for a while, and I wasn't told, but it means I have the only unit with a fan in the living room, so swings and roundabouts, and a free ghost! Imagine the stories she probably has to tell. Hi, love! Thank you so much for the resub, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Burf, yee, is burf. At my current apartment, I had to go to the boss of the landlord to have the power box looked at because there were sparks coming out of it. Oh my god. Just awful. Just awful. I've lived in some bad places, but good lord. I'll still never forget, like, just a trigger warning for, like, bugs. But the worst apartment that I was in was when I was younger. Well, second worst apartment that I lived in. Well, I think the other one was a house, so we'll just say this is the worst apartment. But worst apartment that we lived in was when we first moved up here. We lived in an apartment complex. Like, think like the giant buildings with like a bunch of units inside, and then it's like just those blocks of them all over. And I think there were like 6 of them. Yeah, we had roaches. We had a fucking horrible roach problem, and every couple of months they would kick us out to spray, and it did nothing. So we would just get kicked out of our apartment for like a day, and then we'd go back and there'd still be roaches. And they were everywhere. Everywhere. It was awful. And we were on the ground floor, so we got like the brunt of it. That was the worst apartment I ever lived in. The worst house I ever lived in was this house in Texas. When I was really, really young. It's one of the first memories I have. I think I mentioned this before, but it was a carpeted bathroom, and the toilet fucking exploded one day. It was bad. It was bad, bad. They finally fixed it with no cost towards me. They better not. Yeah, you better not have any cost towards you. Jesus. My last apartment had bugs, including bed bugs. Bed bugs is like my nightmare. I'll take roaches over bed bugs. I'd like none of them, but ugh. Nick can confirm my last apartment was a complex with 40 buildings, and it took me like 5 minutes after entering just to get to my unit. The nice thing about that complex was that we were like the first apartment when you walked into the side door. The bad thing about that apartment complex is everyone left the door propped open. So it was never a safe place to be. And then after we moved out, it burned down. A few of them have burned down since then. I believe all due to meth labs. I had to fix my bed bugs myself because the complex wouldn't do shit. That's the worst. I'm still traumatized over bed bugs. I know. Ugh. Just a nightmare. I still remember like our, like the building that I worked at previously refused to admit that there was a bed bug problem. So they would just like keep renovating and be like, oh, it's a new kitchen for you. It's like, no, it's because there's bed bugs. That tracks for your area. Yeah. It burned down twice. Was it the same building that burned down twice? I wouldn't be surprised. Corinne, thank you for making it gayer. And thank you for adding a frog. Let me add that frog for you. Boop. All right. What does this button do? What's what button do? It makes it gayer. Max, thank you for playing my favorite sound. Twice for that one and 1 for the back ones. God, that doesn't even surprise me a little bit. Now it's 4 more, it's true. Max has redeemed Egg. Egg. Thank you for redeeming Egg. Happy birthday. Thank you, dear. I'm here. That's all I can ask for. I forgot about that frequent reno issue. Yeah. Very important redeems need to be done.
20 donation from Live High. Birth Moni.
Liv! Liv, thank you so much. Not necessary, but thank you. I appreciate it. Goodness gracious. That's very kind of you. Liz is playing Fire Emblem music. It's the closest to Fire Emblem you'll ever get me to, probably. Are y'all done moving and settled in? I'm done moving. Settling in is, that's gonna take a bit longer, but I'm getting there. So, how about you, Corinne? Are you moving this month or next month? I was once helping an ESL student with an assignment and leaned down next to her so we could talk quietly and not bother the other students. And then after the other kids left, that student has lice. Oh my god. This month? Okay. I hope it goes well. I hope it goes well. 3 Houses Discourse is forever. A Gallican Dream. Most things are in the new place. That's good. That's good. Maybe one of these days I'll try out, what's the one? Is it Path? It's Path of Radiance or Radiant Dawn. It has the character I really like. It's one of the two. One of the two. Maybe one of these days. I did not get any lice. Okay, good. One of the 3 people that have my name always uses my email address for receipts on accident. She's been buying baby clothes for like 10 years now. Stop having babies under me. Rude. Are we all moving? Yeah, everybody's moving. It's like the worst time of the year for it, but it's just the time when it happens. There's still stuff to bring over and cleaning and a ton of Goodwill runs to do. Yeah, I had to donate a bunch of stuff to thrift stores. She's the chubby one. Meg, I think maybe? Hold on. No, not Meg. Yes, Meg. I think that's the name. Maybe? Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. She's a cutie and a tank. She's in Radiant Dawn. Meg is precious. I know, right? As soon as I saw her, I was like, maybe I could play a Fire Emblem game. Let's go dodge the lice. It's all you can hope for. I'm moving to the kitchen for some snackies. Hell yeah. What kind of snackies you got? Max is moving temporarily. I mean, technically we're all moving temporarily until the big move. You know what I'm saying? A friend of mine came over last week on Monday and helped me sort and cull a lot of stuff. That's good. I'm telling you, like, I sure did have that moment. Most of you, like, anyone who knows me knows that I am very much like a maximalist. I am a big believer in like cozy chaos. I like a lot of clutter, but I like it in a way that makes sense to me. And I like stuff. I just like a lot of stuff. I think when you grow up like really broke, you either you live lean or you lean into like maximalism. And I've definitely leaned into maximalism. So I have a lot of things and a lot of like collections and things like that. And when I get like really overwhelmed, the urge to like purge my my belongings is very overwhelming, and I have to fight it because every time I do that, I end up getting rid of things that later I deeply regret getting rid of. And it's not like hoarder brain, like, oh, why did I get rid of that oven mitt? I really liked that oven mitt and it went well with the other 5 oven mitts I have. No, it's always like, why did I throw out that oven mitt? Now I have no oven mitts. Why did I do that? That is how I work. And so I have to really fight that urge. I had a salad for dinner and I needed something slightly unhealthy. Hell yeah. I don't know if I told you this, Max, but I found turtle chips. And I bought like these like churro ones. They were really good, but now I want to try savory ones. Maximalism for the win. I just like my trinkets. Like, they make me happy. I have like toys all over my desk. I have trinkets all over my desk. I have trinket jars all over my desk. And then I have like all my, I don't know where any of my curio stuff is. Ugh. But I have like all my curios and little things and art prints and whatnot. And I love them. They make me happy. Ah, yes, when the orcas call us home. Indeed. I'm not moving anywhere, but my mom's big summer goal has been to purge the basement. Gave about 20 board games to our local library a few weeks ago. I'm sure they'll appreciate them. Turtle chips mentioned. You reminded me that I need to get some more. I know where half of them are. Okay, that's good to know. I will say, like, my brother gave me, like, this husky, it's like a box. It's not like a toolbox. It's kind of shaped like one, but it has, like, very small individual, like, pieces and, like, dividers, so you can put a lot of small tools in it. Husky's, like, a tool storage brand. And he gave it to me because he's like, I thought maybe this could be good for your crafting. It was so goddamn perfect for, like, for packing my, my curios, like my little tiny bottles and trinkets and shit. Oh, it was beautiful. It was choice. Mini toolboxes are my shit. I need to get like an actual toolbox too. Our toolbox is a bag. It's like a Black & Decker bag. And I need like a toolbox, something that like opens up like a tackle box, basically. But it came in handy, that's for sure. It was really helpful. The old needlework boxes. I love those, but my needlework's in there. All my threads in there. I have those for my threads because I do like cross stitching from time to time. Which I really want to get back into cross stitching. I love cross stitching. It's so soothing, but eventually I always run out of patience, so I have to kind of be mindful of that. The only things I have unpacked right now for like crafting or like any kind of like arts and craft stuff is like my coloring books. Peak 90s crafting? Hell yeah. My mom used to be insanely good at cross stitching. Her eyesight's not as good anymore, so she doesn't do it anymore, but she made like big murals, like the framed pictures and stuff that you would do. She did one for like Christmas, and it's like probably like an 8x10. And it's like an 8x10 scene of like Santa in like a snowy village. And I love that picture. I love it so much. I just adore it. But I just don't think I have the patience to do like a larger project though. Trigger warning for brief death talk. Both my grandmothers passed away in 2024, and both my parents had to deal with the wills, estates, cleaning of the house. Yep. And they went through all the stuff in the parents' houses and went, we cannot do this to our kids. It's tough. It's tough. I've had to clean out a couple of places, and it's real tough. You know, when my cousin passed away, he didn't have like a partner or or kids or anything. And his mom passed away when I was like 4. So like there was no one to like clean out his stuff except for like my mom and her cousin, and then Zach and I drove down to help out, and it was bad. He was like a QVC, like a home shopping network kind of guy. So there was a lot of junk in boxes. Some of it brand new in boxes. I got like I took like a Ninja bullet blender home with me because it was still in the box. Just stuff, just so much stuff. It was so hard to get through. And then when one of Zach's grandparents passed away, we had to clean out her house, and that was really hard. So it's hard, it's difficult. You know, when your family has a lot of stuff. I wish my dad would purge his collections. He just keeps saying, well, your brother can sell it. And that's the thing, is that you won't. Like, we're not going to be going through and selling all that stuff. It's going to just like probably get thrown away or donated if it can be donated. Like, I think a lot of older people, they're like, well, this could be worth money if you sell it. It's like, then you sell it. Then you do it. We do have ads starting in a minute, y'all, just FYI. It's impossible for me to find room for any more dishes ever in my life. That's valid. My aunt found a sword in my grandma's house, which was a discovery. We found so much creepy shit in Zach's grandparents' house. It was awesome. She had like all kinds of books on the occult. She had Ouija boards. All kinds of shit. Just a bag full of baby doll heads. It was great. I had a wonderful time. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, did she secretly rule and we didn't know it? It's kind of scary. I think like a lot of people in like, I don't want to get too much into like Zach's family business because that's his business, but I think a lot of people in like that denomination of Christianity tend to like lean into the occult a little bit, which I think is a very interesting thing. But sounds like she did rule pretty hard. Both sets of my grandparents passed away between 2021 and 2023. Lots of sales and trash and the kids discussing how to deal with it all. Yeah. My grandfather passed away 2 years ago, I think. But we didn't do anything with it. That was my dad's dad, so there was nothing left there. So we my aunt took care of that, and there wasn't much left. But my my mom's mom, my grandmother, she passed when I was about 9, and that was an ordeal. That was an ordeal because there was so much to go through. And it was one of those things where, like, when the matriarch dies and, like, the whole family falls apart, it was one of those. So it was definitely, like, there was a lot of drama, there was a lot of fighting over things, there was a lot of, like, the will not being respected. So it was pretty tough. It was pretty tough. So my thing always is, like, when my mom brings up stuff like that, like getting rid of things or purging down, I'm like, listen, do what you got to do what you're comfortable doing, but the most important thing is that you need a strong will. Like, you need to have a strong will. Because, like, my siblings and I get along relatively well, but you never know. Like, everything can switch immediately, you know? There's wild cards. So, I miss my grandma. I'm sorry. That's how it was when my grandma died. The one that held it together is now gone. It happens a lot. It happens in a lot of families. The matriarch is the one who holds it all together, and once she's gone, that's it. You know, I didn't really have much of a relationship with my grandparents, so it's not something that I relate to very well. Because, like, my dad's parents, we weren't close to at all, and they passed away. I remember when my grandmother passed away. I feel like maybe 2014 or 2015. And then my grandfather passed away a couple years ago. And we just, you know, there wasn't anything that we were doing with any of that. And then my mom's parents, my grandfather passed away when I was about 5. And then my grandmother when I was 9. So I don't remember my grandfather hardly at all. And I remember some of my grandmother, but not too much. So it's like, it's kind of a you can't really miss what you didn't really have situation. But a lot of people, like, their grandparents are very, very important in their lives. And it was something that I never really understood until I got older and I started knowing people who were extremely close to their grandparents. Because, like, it baffled me at the start. Like, I get it now, but I just didn't understand. I was like, what do you mean your grandparents do more than send you a belated birthday card with $5 in it? What are you talking about? Something I did find and keep from my grandma's house, the little trophy my dad got for being Rookie of the Year at his local slot car league when he was 9 years old. That's adorable. I love that. To the very little credit I will give my aunt. She did send over a box of, like, photos of my dad that my grandparents had and, like, would not share. They were just weird. So I was very glad to have those because my dad has been gone for going on 7 years. So 7 years? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, 7 years this year. It's crazy. Feels like yesterday. So it was nice to have those back. I do need to get in touch with her because she said she had them saved digitally and I'd like digital copies as well. I just don't like talking to that side of the family. I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there. But yeah, it's one of those things where, like, the older I get, the more I think of slimming things down. But the problem is that I can't really touch any of my collections. I can't bear to trim those down. I already trimmed my comic book collection down considerably. And so did Zach when we moved into the apartment. So I'd really hate to trim any of that down anymore. The only thing I inherited from my nan was the mindset of always having mints near and available. That's a good mindset to have. It's a very good mindset to have. I didn't like I think it's always interesting when, like, grandchildren actually inherit things from grandparents, because that's not a thing. That was not a thing with us. We were not in a will of any kind. But I do know people who, like, did get, like, money from their grandparents when their grandparents passed. And it's a very strange concept to me. But I didn't get anything from my dad's parents. Because, again, they just didn't leave us anything. But I do have, like, a couple of things from my mom's parents. I have, like, my grandfather's service plaque from World War II. And then I do have quilts. I have quilts from my grandmother because my grandmother would make quilts. And I have a couple of those. A lot of those just kind of got you know, used up to nothing when we were younger, because we didn't buy blankets. We just always had my grandmother's quilts. So I still have like 1 or 2 of those left. I have my baby blankets. I got 2 baby blankets, not to brag. All of my cousins and siblings only got 1. But my grandmother didn't know if I was going to be a boy or a girl yet. And she made a neutral yellow one. And gave that to my mom. And then when my mom found out she was having a girl, she felt bad, so she made me a pink one. So I've got 2. Not to brag. And then I have like a big blue quilt that she made, and I've got another one. And then I also have she used to crochet. She'd make beautiful Afghans. And I always hated the Afghan that she made me and my sister when I was a kid, because she made us both hot pink Afghans. And I hated them. And then when we were cleaning out my cousin's stuff, he had saved one of her Afghans, and it was a blue one. It was a beautiful shades of blue one. I kept that one. So I'm very glad to have that. Now I have room to build it back up. Oh God, please. I don't like being an adult because me and my family don't talk as much. That's fair. Once I moved out of my parents' house, pretty much we stopped talking as much, which sucks, but it just happens. You get so caught up in your own lives. In the area I'm from, there are a lot of hometown folks whose kids go to the same school their parents graduated from, and so a lot of people have extended family pretty close by. My closest extended family lives an hour and a half away. Yeah. My friends will be like, oh, I'm staying at my grandparents' house tonight. I'd be like, are you going to be at school tomorrow? They'll be like, what? Yeah, of course I do. They just live across town. Yeah, there have only been a couple of instances where I lived near grandparents. And that was when I was like a baby. We lived in the same town as my dad's parents. I think we lived there for a little while we were kind of getting our bearings, because we had moved across the country. And then when we moved to the other state that I lived in, we lived in the same town briefly as my mom's parents. And again, we lived there briefly as well as we got our bearings. Then that's it. I think I know that I have some first cousins who went to the same high school as me. I don't know them. I don't know them. I'm all right. I don't need to know them. And then other than that, I have an uncle and an aunt who live a half hour from me. I don't know them either. So that's it. My stepdad's mom made me gloves, and they're so soft. That's so nice. It's still wild to me that people live close enough to family to visit regularly. I live very close to my mom now, and I'm very grateful for that. I really wanted to live closer because she's getting older. We wanted to live closer to both of our parents. And we made that decision pretty consciously a few years back that we were going to stay pretty local. Because for a while, we were toying with the idea of moving to Seattle pretty heavily, because I could have just transferred there. But when my dad got sick, in particular, we were like, we're gonna stay. We're gonna stick around. So, and we did, and we haven't really lived that far away at any given time, which has been, it's nice. So, on my mom's side of the family, my family is the one that moved far away, because everyone else is within a 5-mile radius of each other, and we're all the way down here. Yeah, I would have been big sad. Well, I didn't move, so there you go. The only family I really know on my mom's side is my uncle travels around in his van making belts. That sounds pretty rad, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, outside of my immediate family, my parents and my siblings, I don't really interact much with my my relatives, and I kind of prefer it that way. It's just not for me. They're just not for me. They're not the kind of people I like to associate with, so I just don't. So I have a couple of good family members still way down south, but you can't, once you live that far deep south, you don't leave. So like none of them like come up here or anything. And I'm like, I don't want to go all the way down there for that. I really don't. I used to be close to cousins on my mom's side when we were kids. I was never close to any of my cousins. All of my cousins are, with the exception of like 1 or 2 of my cousins, all of my cousins are assholes. They always were. They were always assholes. They were always just really mean. So I didn't really bother with them. My uncle's daughter, so my cousin, we used to hang around a lot when we were younger because we lived near one another. But we just kind of drifted apart. My family moved away, and by the time I think I went down there when I was like 15, and by that point we had nothing in common anymore. She's very nice. You know, I hold nothing against her at all. She's very nice and she's fucking hella smart. But I don't have anything. I don't have anything to talk to her about, so I just don't. It was a change when you saw how my family interacted. Yeah, it really was. You know, Zach's family was like really tight knit, and I was very weirded out by it. We would see each other at Thanksgiving and play video games. Yeah, we would do like the holidays at like my grandmother's house, and my cousins would just ignore me. So I was the youngest by a good amount. The only one who was like closer in age to me was the cousin I just mentioned. We were like I think we're like a year or 2 apart. So the rest of them just fucking ignored me. So they sucked. And they still suck. So I just don't talk to them. Reminds me, going to the family reunion on my mom's side of Minnesota at the end of the month. The reunion has taken place in the same park for 75 plus years. Yep. My mom's family reunion always used to be in this specific park that had like a cave system that they owned. I don't know where they have it now because I think they donated that back to like a preserve, the land. But yeah, it was always at the same place. Amasha, I don't know if you drink or not, and that's a very loaded question. And I don't want you to answer it. But if you do, if you're in Minnesota, I would highly recommend, if you like cider, picking up a cider called Loon Juice. Loon is in the bird, Loon. It is the best cider I've ever had in my life, and they only sell it in Minnesota. I haven't met a lot of my dad's side except for when I was a baby. Thanks on videos. They like crawled out of the woodwork at my dad's funeral, and I was like, I don't know who the fuck any of you are. I hate to get too much into this shit because I know it's kind of like dramatic, but like these people showed up at my dad's funeral. Some of them I had never met in my life, and they're just like crying crocodile tears over this man that they hadn't been able to see in like 30 something years. And I'm like, who the fuck are all of you? It was so annoying. I have a cousin who was born the day I turned 6 months old. I love her dearly, bless her heart, but she has such mediocre taste in boyfriends. I know somebody who does that. Like, I have a cousin who's like that, just the worst taste in men. That's when I'll meet them at a funeral on my dad's side. Yeah. The most annoying part is, like, some of them I had only met once before, and it was at my grandmother's funeral. And that was really frustrating because, like, my grandmother and I did not have a relationship of any kind. Like, we were really close when I was really small, and then we moved, and then they just never talked to us. So I really didn't have a relationship with my grandparents at all. And then when my grandmother passed away, all of these people wanted to be around me specifically, and they would come up to me and they'd be like, "Oh, you were grandmother's name's favorite." And my brother was like right there because he also came to the funeral, and I was like, what the fuck? I don't even know this woman, but okay. And it was very frustrating. Okay. Yeah, it was very uncomfortable. And I was like, I don't even want to be here. This sucks. And like, not only was my brother there, But the cousins on my dad's side that I don't speak to, they were also there. I was like, this is a really fucked up thing to say. It's not even that they're bad guys, they're just average white boy, works at a bank or some shit. We'll talk about college sports, probably drinks Busch Light. Honestly, that's not the worst. It's not the worst person. As long as they're nice to them, I guess that's all that matters. Like, yeah, I know so many people who just, ugh. So many women who could do better. Every woman I know is just like a literal goddess, and they date bridge trolls, and I'm just like, I don't understand. I don't understand what's happening here. I don't understand why you would do this. It sounds like my dad's side, no offense to them, but very blue collared. See, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind blue collar people. I am blue collar. I'm from blue collar people. My I can't get too much into this because it's really going to give away like who I am. Okay. So the easiest way that I can phrase this, I have family members who own, but Liz, the bar is in hell. So true. But I have family members who own companies. I'm going to put it that way. So like some parts of my dad's side of the family are very wealthy, and they do not have anything to do with us because we are not. And some of those people were at my grandmother's funeral, and they pissed me the fuck off, especially one of them who isn't family. He married into the family. He married into this wealth and then took over one of the companies and then was bitching that no one wants to work anymore. And I'm like, motherfucker, you don't work. You married into money. I was so mad listening to this man. They're mostly nice. The current one is nice. He's fine. It's just more boring than an unsalted saltine. Sometimes boring is safe for some people. Sometimes they call it, some people consider boring safe. And that's okay. That's all right. You know, I've known people who have been with some real shitbags, so I'll take boring over unsafe. I'm gonna stab his foot with a rusting nail. It was unbearable. It was unbearable. And he like cornered Zach and was talking about it, and Zach's like, "What do you pay?" And they were like, "Well, that's not the point." Yeah, it is. What do you pay? What are your benefits? You motherfucker. Nobody wants to work on livable wages with no benefits. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Ambi. Exactly. That's what it is. Plenty of people want to work. They just want to be able to afford rent, and there is no state in this country where you can work minimum wage full-time and pay rent. So, yeah, that made me crazy. I remember. I thought you were going to shove him off the balcony, and I was not going to say anything. It's absolutely valid, and I'm very happy for it, but we had fuck all to talk about. We were the only two at the table last family reunion. Gotta work on your small talk, dear. Gotta work on it. Unfortunately, I can talk to anyone about damn near anything. You gotta learn it. Me who wants to work but doesn't want to pay more for commuting than I make an hour. And that's so fucking valid. So valid. I hate to say it, but the friends and acquaintances who I'm like, you sure made a choice with your partner have ended up divorcing after several kids and or in a bad state. I'm like, what did you see in them? Yeah. Oh god, what is that fucking, hold on, I gotta find the meme. I gotta find it. It's so funny. Oh no, I don't think I'm gonna find it. There it is. Okay, hold on. Okay. No, it's down. It's this meme. This meme is my life. This has been my life with like every person I've ever known. It's it's this. Do you ever hate someone so much but you don't even have a valid reason? You're just like, no. And then they give you a reason, it's like, I fucking knew it. That happens all the time with people I know. The vibes are off, I can feel it. Yeah, if the vibes are rancid, the vibes are rancid. There's nothing you can do. But you're just waiting, and then they pull some bullshit and you're like, I fucking knew it. But then you gotta be quiet, because then they might get back together and then you can't, you know. Then when they asked what I did, I felt like they talked down to me when I said I was blue collar. Oh, I'm sure they looked down on you, because again, he married into money. So that means that he earned this, I guess. I don't know, man. Fuck all those people. The nicest, like, okay, this is gonna sound so terrible. Please don't take it this way. The only upside to my dad being gone, the only one, is that I will never have to interact with these people ever again now as long as I live. That's it. My grandparents are gone. My dad is gone. I don't have any relationship with any of those other people. I'm good. I'm free. Liv, thank you for gifting a sub to Ambi. Oh my goodness. Liv, you've done enough. Me all the time. The ties have been severed, honestly. And that's all I ever wanted. Like, I remember when, like, my dad passed away and my mom was like, well, what if, like, your grandfather dies? Are you gonna go to the funeral? I was like, no. No, I'm not. Unless I need to make sure he's dead. But otherwise, no. And I didn't. And it was great. It was one of those things where I was like, I'm 99% positive that I won't be able to be nice. So I'm just not gonna go. Abby, thank you for the confetti. I appreciate you. But it's like for a long time I thought I was gonna go and I was gonna raise a fucking stink, and then I was like, no, this isn't worth it. So I didn't go. And it was a good idea. The wasp has left the house? Hell yeah. You know what we've been getting is flies. I think it's just because we've had like the doors open so much from moving in, but there's like flies hanging around and I don't like it. Step aside. I've come to determine if grandfather truly has ceased. I just... I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. More and more of my dad's side of the family have been popping up, and I think, okay, I hope none of you are looking for a connection with me, because it's not gonna happen. Yeah. It ran into the living room, so I opened the balcony door so quick. Hell yeah, Ambi. I'm so glad it's gone, and you don't have to worry about it, because F that. F that for reals. Okay. I will look at that later. There's one cousin out of my entire family who isn't invited to my brother's wedding next year, partly because she kind of makes us uncomfortable, but mostly because we cannot find her. That's my goal. I don't want to be the one who makes people uncomfortable, fuck that, but I do want to be the one that they can't find. Which is why I've left 0 forwarding addresses to my family ever. The only people who know where I live are my mom and my siblings, and that's it. I do not wish to be found. Unfindable is the goal, for sure. Yeah, I do not wish to be located by these people. I have nothing for them. I knew that we weren't going to be in my grandfather's will, so I was like, I don't need to show up for that. I'm good. Me with the local church? Hell yeah. You got to be unfindable to the local church. It's very important. Very important. Although the church that I left is they have ways of finding you, so I gotta be careful with that. Gotta watch out for them. You got 2 birds for them? It's true, I do. Yeah, if I want to be found, I'll come to you. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If I need to talk to you for any reason, we can find a neutral place to meet up, or you can just go by my mom's and I'll meet you there. That's it. That's all we need. Otherwise, I am Gucci. Many people have been hounded when they stopped going, but I've just faded and disappeared. Haven't gotten poked in over a year, cross fingers. I hope it continues for you, Amasha. They're on the stream. If you're in my extended family and you're watching this, Fuck you. Go fuck yourselves. I don't have the time or energy in my life to engage with people who don't benefit me. It's not even a matter of benefiting. It's just if you are a detriment to me, then I'm good. You don't have to bring anything to the table. You just don't have to take things away from me. I am the Sand Guardian, guardian of the sand. Poseidon quivers before him. Oh. Anyway, it's enough of my family drama, I guess. The book was personal and I loved it, and I meant every of it. Every last one. Every last one. Oh boy. Ooh, there's still a sticker on this. Hold on. Aha! I love when I still have a sticker on something. I get to peel it off. The best. The best. See, this is what happens when I'm like by myself all the time and I can't stream. I'm just word vomiting all over y'all. Sorry. But on the other hand, it's my birthday, and if I want to just talk your ears off, that's my right. It's either that or I just eat a bunch of cookie cake. Till I feel sick. It's your birthday, you do what you want. Thank you. I thought so too. I spent the whole day reading. It was lovely. I read the new Hunger Games book. I finally got my hands on it, and it was so good. It was so good. Like, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, not great. Trying to get me to sympathize with President Snow, not a great idea. Interesting to see, like, how it kind of started, but otherwise, no thanks. Haymitch's story? Loved it. Loved it. Cookie cake? Yes, Jess. You weren't here when I mentioned that. Zach asked what I wanted for my birthday, and I told him the only thing I wanted him to do was to go out to the mall and get a Mrs. Fields cookie cake, and that's what I wanted for my birthday, and he did it. And I got a cookie cake, and it's wonderful. I haven't thought about Hunger Games in so long. Love those books. Me too. I don't read a lot of fiction, but something about the Hunger Games books really stuck with me, and I reread them every year or so. Like, almost like clockwork, I reread them. And when the new one came out, I knew I had to get it, and I just, it was so good. It was so good. If you feel like Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes wasn't great, trust me when I tell you, like, Sunrise on the Reaping was great. It was really good. I really need to reread Hunger Games. You should. And then we can watch them. I will always watch the Hunger Games movies. I was actually just watching the first one today. Because I finished the book and I was like, maybe I'll just watch the Hunger Games. Speaking of cookie cake, I just found a deep dish cookie cake. Oh, fuck yeah. That sounds incredible. I read all of them in 1 week on a beach in Ireland. Millie, why are you always living the life I want? What is that? I want to read Hunger Games on a beach in Ireland? That sounds incredible. I read them as they were coming out when I was in middle school, and the epilogue to Mockingjay made me want to throw the damn book across the room. I didn't because it was not my copy of the book. Yeah, the epilogue was kind of It wasn't great. The books were written at a time where, like, dystopian, like, kids novels, like young adult novels, really weren't a thing. I feel like Hunger Games kind of paved the way for a lot of those, so I wonder if, like, she felt inclined to add that in, or if the editors wanted that added in, but I guess it could have been worse. I will watch every one of you, but I will roll my eyes as Jayla at Jayla every time I see her. That's valid. Not gonna lie, it was a real good week. It sounds like it. But yeah, I don't know. I won't argue with you on that, Jedi. The epilogue was definitely felt like a cop-out. It also, like, annoyed me with the finality of it, because I would love to have a series of, like, what happens during Reconstruction after Panem, but I don't think that's ever gonna happen. But yeah, I take it you're not a fan of Jennifer Lawrence, Ambi. I still don't feel like she was a good fit for Katniss personally. But I did still enjoy the movies otherwise. For the most part. I wasn't a big fan of the Mockingjay second movie. Wasn't a huge fan of that one. I haven't read much lately. I should fix that. Yeah, I've got like a couple of books that I want to read, but like I've mentioned this before, but like most of the books I read are pretty depressing. So I have to kind of be in the right headspace for them. So if anyone has like a fiction or nonfiction book recommendation that is not romance, I don't care for romance. But if you have like good book recommendations, let me know. I kind of want to visit one of the filming locations of the first movie. Oh yeah, it's in the mountains of my state. It was beautiful country that they filmed in. It would be really cool. I'm staring at the 5 to 6 books piled on my bedside table of, yeah, I'm going to read this. I know. I need to get through. I really should just get through the books that I have, but they're just... So, like, here are the books that I have next on my reading list. Don't judge me. Like I said, I read really depressing shit. The Columbine account book, that is on my bookshelf, or would be if my books weren't packed. That's next on my list. I'm still trying to get through, the Great Mortality. It's about the plague. It's a really interesting book, but it reads so stiffly. It's so like it's very academic. So it's difficult to get through, but I'm about halfway through that one. I have a couple more. Oh, I have a book on the HMS Terror and Erebus that I need, the Franklin Expedition. I need to get through that one. And then I have a book, Dead Wake. It's about the Lusitania. Those are like the books that I keep putting off because again, they're just really depressing. And I have to really be in a mood for that. Would you care to fall in love with a hatred for monarchs? I'm already there. I'm always there. Amazing list though? Yeah. And I still need to buy that Road to Jonestown book too. I keep meaning to pick that one up now that it's on paperback. But again, like I said, I read these books and they're just like emotionally exhausting sometimes. You have to be in the right headspace for them, and then I don't want to read them. And then what I always do is I default back to just rereading through the Hunger Games. I enjoyed Marbles and Mania, an autobiographical graphic novel about living with bipolar. I think that one would destroy me. I think that one would hurt.
I did not just wake up from a nap 20 minutes ago.
Hi, Panda. Thank you very much. And thank you for the bits, and also stop it. I hope you had a good not nap. Hope you were super productive and got lots done. I started reading the book version of Witcher a couple of years ago and haven't picked it up since. Yeah. Perhaps a book about the Spanish Inquisition. I have the equivalent of an SVU episode in pre-modern Basque Spain. The problem is, Melissa, I think we read similar kind of content here. Road to Jonestown was probably the worst of the Hope Crosby buddy comedies. Jesus fucking Christ, Sean. Hope you had a very good birthday. Totally did every chore I've ever had instead of napping. Hell yeah. I did have a pretty good birthday. Thank you for asking. How do you feel about Dwagons? I like Dwagons. Dwagons. I like... What kind of fiction books do I like? What fiction books do I like? Aside from the Hunger Games. I like dystopian stuff, obviously. I was always a big fan of like 1984 and Animal Farm and all of those. Clockwork Orange. I like Stephen King. Stephen King's kind of like my guilty pleasure. I like a lot of Stephen King books. A Natural History of Dragons, a memoir by Lady Trent. A real ride or die kind of read. Oh my goodness. Okay, hang on. I'm going to copy and paste this from Jedi. I will check this out. Shirley Jackson, yay or nay? Oh, yay. PKD? What is PKD? I do have to get some sleep now. I have a long day at work tomorrow, and on Wednesday I have to get a root canal. Ugh, been there. Well, have a great day at work, and good luck with your root canal. If you've never had a root canal before, remember, you should not feel absolutely anything, and if you feel anything, you need to tell them. I always say that. People are like, oh, root canals, that's going to hurt. I'm like, there's no reason why a root canal should hurt. Philip K. Dick. You know what's interesting is I've never read a Philip K. Dick book. I've never read like Androids, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep or Scanner Darkly or any of that. So if there's one you recommend, let me know. It's my second time doing it. Okay, then you know. Then you know. But have a good night, Carla. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. And thank you for the birthday wishes. Oh, Jedi, you recommended that book to me ages ago, and I have it on a wish list. I do have it. I love me some Philip K. Dick. That's, yeah, Blade Runner, right? Yeah. That's what it's based off of. Show me the wish list, I will buy it for you. No, 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 no. Shush, 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 shush. No buy me things. No buy. Yes, okay, okay. Yeah, if there's one in particular that you recommend, Jess, let me know and I will put it on my wish list. Is your birthday? No, it's not. Just change my stream title real quick. Y'all don't have to buy me things. It's not necessary. Oh, goodness gracious. It's getting hot in here. I'm not used to like having I'm not used to having like I have to get used to the airflow of this place. If you want a series, the Deathgate cycle is pretty good. It's 7 books long and deals with dragons, interplanetary gates, and a dog. Okay. Deathgate cycle. I will look that up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know these. I think my brother likes these. They're from like the 90s, right? Yeah. This looks super familiar. Counterpoint, I want to buy you thing. No. No buy thing. No buy thing. I'll have to look at that. I should probably just ask my brother if he still has these. But yeah, I have a couple of books on my wish list I'll have to check out. What was that one that everybody has been like talking about? Midnight Library or something? I think Max recommended it. Yeah, the Midnight Library. I heard that one was really good and I want to pick that one up. I've read more. I need to read more of his books, though. I've been slacking. Love everything I've read, though. Noted. Okay, I'll send you money with which to buy the thing. No. You don't have to buy me the. You don't have to give me the monies. He's okay. Oh, on that note, I'm listening. The Invisible Library? Sorry, I know my typing's probably really loud. The Invisible Library. What is this? Who did this? Whomst? I can't see it. It's too. Whomst? Oh my gosh! Did y'all crowdfund this? Let me see this. Imasha. It was probably Imasha. Oh, goodness. Imasha, thank you. Who do you think? That's true. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. My goodness. This is very kind of you. I crowdfunded, I think you mean Imasha giving you $5 a week until it was funded? Yes, that is what I meant. Imasha single-handedly crowdfunding is just, which is crazy. Thank you very much, Imasha. I appreciate it. My goodness. I'm excited. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, it's so cute. I can't wait. I can't wait. Happy birthday. Thank you. Masha's the Animal Crossing player when you put up the bridge. Yeah, except Masha actually gets it done. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, thank you very much, Amasha. I appreciate you. Goodness gracious. Y'all are too good to me. Too good. Okay. Goodness me. All right. I like how I have my browser up right in front of me, and I was like, let me go on my phone and see what this is. Like a dingus. We've raised 1,087 bells so far. We only need 196 more until we meet our goal. I'm gonna get you back, Amasha. You wait. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Okay. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you. My goodness. You guys are too nice. Too kind. Too kind. And just give you that. Yeah, I have like, I think I still have like 999 bells. So, yeah. Aw. Hold on, my mom's texting me. Okay. You know, tell your mom we said hi. Alright, let me tell him. My chat says hi. I just texted her. I thought I was rich with about 12.8 million bells in the bank. It's pretty good. It's just that I went to a lot of treasure islands, so make sure your throne address is updated to your new place. Ooh, thank you. I'll do that too. I appreciate you. I think I updated it, but I'll double check. Goodness gracious. She said hi. She said hi back. I don't think she knows what I mean when I say chat, because she said say hi right back to him for me. But she says hi. I finished my bug collection yesterday. Hell yeah. Well done. Wait. I'll give... Confetti for you. There we go. Heck yeah. I love that for you. I just love finishing the museum. It's so much easier with New Horizons than it was with New Leaf. I don't think I ever finished the museum fully with New Leaf, which I probably should have done. I probably should have been on that, but oh well. Hi, Panzer Mom. Mama Ruin. That's her. That's my mumsy. Goodness gracious. Okay. I only need like 2 or 3 more fish and 1 or 2 sea creatures. Oh, hell yeah. Very cool. Ugh, excuse me. Alright, let's see. Should we play something? I can't decide. What can we do? It is simply impossible to find a damn tiger prawn. Is that one you find diving? I feel like that's a diving one. What is this? Received a gift. Allie? I'll have to thank her later. It's a diving one? Oh yeah. Those can be kind of tricky. I feel like they're finicky, you know? Let's see. We could do a puzzle game. I did get a Steam key for is this seat taken? That one could be fun. And then I also have, I got a Steam key. I got a couple of Steam keys actually. I got one for Make Room, which is like a sandbox decorating one. I got one for Out and About. I did get one for Gemporium, but I do want to play that one as like a full stream. Yeah. So we got a couple games that we could check out. It could be fun. Could be fun. That one's cute. I really like the demo for it. It was really fun. Why don't we play a little bit of it and check it out? That could be good. So I do want to play a little something before we end tonight. Because I won't lie to you. This room is getting hot. It's getting hella hot. But that's okay. We can soldier through this. Let me go to the game screen. And then I will change the category. Is this seat taken? Let's see. Checking out a new game for my birthday. Let's do that. Is this seat taken? Done. There we go. Starting the game at 1 hour and 59 seconds is doing wonders for your average pre-game yap time. I simply can't be stopped. So I will say that I did get a free key for this from the Wholesome Games people. So this isn't like a paid thing. But I do want to let you know that I was given this product for free. Y'all know me. If I don't like something, I'm not going to pretend I do. But I did play the demo for this and I really liked it. So I think we'll enjoy it. All right. I am not going to import my progress so that we can all play it from the start, though, from the demo. I do love that they do that, though. And then let me go ahead and I'm going to grab the Steam store page and I'm going to pin it. So if y'all are interested, you can pick it up. It's sitting at like 700 reviews and it's overwhelmingly positive. So hopefully all good signs. Is this seat taken? And by all means, if y'all want to like play along, if you see something I don't, shout it out. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's see how the volume is on here. Can y'all hear this at all? It's very quiet on my end too. So I think it just might be quiet. Let me turn it up a little bit more. You don't hear any game audio? Uh-oh. Okay, hang on. Hold on. Is that any better? It's there, but it sounds like it's outside? A tiny bit? I'll put it all the way up. How's that? Anything else? Any better? It's also quiet music, so I don't know if that's any better. I can hear music? Okay. Sounds fine to me? Okay. You're not gonna hear it for a second because it's gonna go away. Yeah, I'm not sure where it's like playing into, but okay. Okay. Well, let's check it out. All right, so we're in Barcelona. Developers are doing a shit job of audio mastering. I'm sure it's fine. It's probably just my computer. All right. Hi there. Would you kindly place me in the vehicle? Yes, I will. James. I don't know. I don't like helping men named James. There are no other passengers waiting. Could you press the confirm button? Yes, I can. I love, like, the feel of this a lot. Feels very nice. Could you let me sit by the window? Yes, I can. Of course, there's 2 of us and 2 window seats. Hi, you're right. Look at how cute they are. Okay, you gotta drop them. I have a femcom worker named James. If that helps you, that does help me. Press the conform button. Like hell, I will. This ride's on me. Go ahead, you're the famous writer. Come on, it's just a little indie movie. I'd give anything to be in a little indie movie. I wish you had auditioned for it. Yeah, what do you mean? I'd do anything except audition, I guess. I know. So Alexis wants to be by the window. Want a good view? Well, okay, fine. I want to be with Alexis. I should have read that. In all fairness, I never learned to read. I don't know if y'all... That's definitely what's happening here. I just never learned to read. Sorry about that. Completed! We did it! I don't know how to explain how good this game feels to, like, touch. Boing, interact with an object. What if I just make a mess? Oh, I got another one for that too. Interact with a trash can repeatedly. What happens if I interact with a sign? Nothing. What if I bug this driver? Okay. I just like... What up? My name is Jared. I'm 19 and I never learned how to fucking read. He's just like me for real. Alright, Anna, I want to be alone. Same. I want to be with Goran. And I want to be by the window. Hold on. Oh, that's Goran. I want to be with Olivia. That's Olivia. I want to be by the window. Wait, so you both want to be by the window? Oh, no, you just... Okay, we're good. We're good. I want to be by the window. I want to be alone. And I want to be alone. There you go. Conform. Oh, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. I'm going to fuck it up so bad. What do you mean? This ain't a taxi. Oops, we just thought it was a really fancy one. Ay, caramba. You're not the group I was supposed to pick up. Well, since you're already here, I'll take you, but don't say nothing to my boss. I'm telling everybody. Telling everybody you're giving out free rides. Hell yeah. Oh, they're stinky. Look at them. Stinky, stinky. I'm gonna be by the window and you stink? Okay. I forgot to shower. You can be by the stinky guy. I do not like bad smells. I'm gonna put you over there. And I want to be by the window. They want to be alone. Oh, they want to be there. Wait. Hold on. So you want to be by the window too. There we go. There we go. Everybody's happy. It's meds o'clock time? Ooh, take your meds, y'all. Don't forget. I gotta take mine too. When does the trivia show portion start? Hopefully soon, because I want to play trivia. I could boot up Wheel of Fortune. Hope everyone has been remembering to take their meds during the stream absences. I've been doing my best, but a lot of my meds were packed, so I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks for coming with me to the film festival, Nat. Who am I to turn down a limo ride? I do feel a little out of place, though. You're an actor. You belong here, too. I'm just an aspiring actor. You know, I could introduce you to the director. Who would want to cast a weird shape like me in a movie? Okay. Did they ever make a Cash Cab video game? God, I hope not. Jacob, you might remember this, but does anyone remember the 1 vs 100 Xbox 360 live game and how fucking rad that was? It was like once a week. It was actually live. You were playing against like other people, and it was just a trivia game, and it was awesome. I loved it. My new med actively has been causing me problems, so now I'm no longer taking it. Oh no. Yes, fuck yeah. I'm so glad someone else other than me and Zach remembers that game, because we were obsessed with it. We would tune in every week. Okay, I forgot to shower. You don't like bad smells. You want to be with Alexis, and you don't like bad smells. Let's push you here. I want to be alone, and I want to be with Arya. Okay, you don't care if you're alone. I think that's good. Everyone seems okay. Yeah, cool. Xbox Live Arcade games were the shit. They were so fucking good. I don't understand why they don't bother with that anymore, because they were so good. We do have ads in 2 minutes, y'all, just FYI. Can I have the window seat, but from the outside looking in? Yes, but you have to sing that song. Oh no. Who sang that song? Was that Stained? Hold on. The I'm on the outside, I'm looking in. Who sang that? It was Stained. You have to sing that the whole time, Panda. Otto, there's a gremlin on the side of the bus. I was thinking of Dear Evan Hansen. Oh my god. I know very little about Dear Evan Hansen. Bet? Hell yeah. I don't know, honey. I don't think this movie is appropriate for kids. Please, please, please. Okay, but don't expect to sleep in our bed tonight. That's never happened before. Or what happened when we saw the hexagon? Nice. The window is wide open. You know what? Close enough. I'll give you full points. Full credit, Panda. Whatever. That was just one time. Okay. I want to be with my parent. Okay. I want to be in row 3 with Anta. So let's put you in row 3. We'll see if that works. I eat popcorn. I do not want to be next to a kid. I want to be with my parents. I do not see well from far away. So why don't you go there? Oh. Hold, please. There we go. And I want to steal popcorn. You want to be in row 2. How about I put the kid who steals popcorn next to you? And you want to be with your parent, and then you want to be... Let's put you there. Everybody looks pretty happy. Hell yeah. Where are my parents? Me when Liz is asleep and I'm lonely. Aww. It's a pretty bad show and a worse movie, but it's got some decent songs here and there. Yeah, I remember watching someone do like a video essay on the movie. I don't remember who, but it was just bizarre because it was just like the same guy because I think his dad like financed it, but he's just way too old to be a teenager and it's really creepy. Yeah, Ben Platt. Yeah, it was so strange. I'm returned and I wasn't playing any Hoyoverse stuff for once. Well, you get full points. Look at you. I want to be with my parent and I forgot to shower. You want to be in row 2. Here you go, Stinky. I do not like bad smells and I want to steal popcorn. Okay. Can I put you here or is that too close to the bad smell? No, too close. Okay. Okay. I was playing Octopath Traveler Champions of the Continent. Is that the new one or is that a DLC? They all look so happy until they realize the movie is Ballistic X versus Sever. Oh my god. I do not want to be next to a kid. I want to be with Nat, and I don't like bad smells. I want to be with Gray, and I don't want to sit in a dirty seat. I do not like bad smells, and I don't want to be in row. You don't like that? What number was it? I want to be in row 1. Oh, my bad. I just totally misread that. And I want to be alone. There you go, buddy. Looks good. Let's see, Octopath Gacha game on. They did a gacha game for Octopath? That is so. Okay. Okay. Love going to the movies alone. I think I've only gone to the movies alone once, and it wasn't on purpose. I was supposed to go with my friends, but I ended up in the wrong theater, and I didn't realize it because I was late, and I think I just sat there through the whole movie instead, and I watched Mission Impossible, one of the Mission Impossible movies. So you're being entirely on brand. Yes. It's actually a really good game. Okay. They did a gacha Persona game and I played it for 15 minutes, got annoyed with the mobile controls, uninstalled it. That's fair. Hey, that actor on the screen looks just like me. They're here at the festival. Want to go say hi? No, maybe later. Come on, Nat. You know you want to. It's what you've always wanted. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm ready yet. It's too much pressure. Alright, I won't push you. We can get something to eat instead. I'm starving. It's like a prequel of sorts to the first Octopath game, and it has a lot of NPCs from the first game, and they made into playable characters. That's pretty cool. At least they're continuing or like bringing the story. I'm so glad that you like Hat Wars too. I love the series, but I can't stand the fans. They all wear those stupid cowboy hats that block the screen. I thought those were collectible popcorn buckets. Did you guys see? Okay, I do not have any interest in seeing Freakier Friday. I didn't even like the first one. But did you guys see the fucking buckets for Freakier Friday? Okay, Allie, I hope you feel better. I'm sorry your head's not getting any better. I'll talk to you later. So basically what they did is like the popcorn bucket looks like a soda and it has like fake like soda and ice on top, and then you lift the lid and it's a popcorn bucket. And then the drink looks like a little popcorn bucket and a straw pops out. It's so fucking great. And I'm like, I love that idea, but I just, right, like I don't care about Freakier Friday, but that's such a good design idea. AFK Journey added a feature recently called Homestead, which is a tiny idle city builder. Oh no, that sounds really good. Yeah. Looking this up right now. Yes, do it. It's so cute. I know that I could have turned into the person who collects popcorn buckets. Honestly, it's touch and go with me sometimes. I think about it. I think about it. Hold on. Can I just like... No, you won't let me do that. Oh, there we go. Here it is. Just like... Look at that. It's crazy. Okay, that might dox me actually. I just wanted the picture. Save image as. Save. Open. There we go. Look at it. Look at how cool that is. That's really fucking cool. Why is that so cool? That has no business being that cool. I love it. Like, even if it didn't have the like Freaky or Friday logo on it, I might even consider buying those. Soda? Nope. Chuck Testa. It's an older meme, but it checks out. It would have been a cheaper hobby. For how much I paid for the Tamagotchi popcorn bucket, I'm inclined to disagree. I'm inclined to disagree to an extent. Ugh.
Jesus!
Thank you for the jump scare. I actually played the game about a year and a half ago and I got some good progress on it, but then Square Enix changed distributors or developers or whatever. Oh, okay. Okay. This is so charming, right? It's so smart. It's such a smart idea. They are, but they're hat-shaped. So what do you think everyone does with them? Oh, so they are popcorn buckets. Oof. I want to steal popcorn. Zendaya, what are you doing here? Girl? I'm gonna be in row 2. There you go. I'm wearing my big hat. You go in the back. I want to be near the center of the room and I do not like bad smells. No? Is that good? No? Okay, hang on. How's that? There we go. I do not want to sit on a dirty seat, and I want to be with certain. Okay. There we go. I forgot to shower. I eat popcorn. I forgot to shower you with the stinkies. I'm wearing my big hat, and I cannot see well from far away. Uh-oh. Okay, I think that works. Okay. And fine. Zendaya, you can afford your own popcorn. That's what I'm saying. There's some Final Fantasy Magic cards that are going for 1K. I am so upset about that. I want those cards. I don't even play Magic and I want them. They gave us a time limit to tie our account to an email address so we could keep our data. Tragedy moment. We didn't know about this whole entire transfer thing, so I ended up losing my data and lost 6 or 7 months worth of progress. I would just give up at that point, yeah. That sucks. It's not I have a big hat on or my hat is tall. Gotta be specific. This is so cute. I play loud music and I don't like bad smells. That's just like me for real. For real, for real. You can distract the driver. I'm with my parent and I want to sit next to another kid. So what if you go here? Oh, you want an aisle seat. Wait. Does that work? Yeah, that works. And fine. I'm wearing my big hat. Sounds like a proud child telling you they're wearing their big kid pants. Yes, I love it. The Nomura Sephiroth card is too nice looking for my budget. Ugh. I have no idea what inspired me to play the game again, but one new file and 130 hours later, I'm back to where I left off. That sounds fair. You know, as long as you like it. What's wrong with you? Oh, there's not another kid next to you now? You want to stand. And you're stinky. You play loud music, but you're a kid. Does that work? Here, how about you guys go back here? I want to talk to someone and I forgot to shower. Okay, hold on. You go there. Nobody listens to you? Take a shower, Stinky. Play loud music and I want to be alone, and I cannot stand loud music. There we go. I like that you're adding on to the bus now. That's fun. Hell yeah. Hey, will you wake me up when we get to school? No fair. You always sleep on the bus. When's it gonna be my turn? But you sleep during class. That's the problem. I don't want to get scolded again. That sounds like me. I want to sleep and I want to be by the window. Oh, you can't sleep there. Oh, it's because of the... There we go. I want to talk to someone and I can't stand loud music. can't stand loud music and I don't like bad smells. Is this... No. I want to talk to someone and I do not like bad smells. Who can you talk to then? Okay, you... Hold on, I gotta figure this out. Okay, and I want to sleep and I want an aisle seat. Nope. There we go. Okay, everybody's happy. Woo! I want to be with Yusuf and I forgot to shout. What's wrong with you? I want to be next to another kid. And I want to sleep and I don't like bad smells. Oh, that's right, you guys are talking. How about you guys go over here? There we go. I had no idea picking a bus seat could have so many variables. I feel like I've been doing buses wrong. I am always looking for the optimal seat on public transit. That is just how I work. I should have met that actor when I had the chance. I never thought a shape like me could make it in show business. Nice. Are you a honk shoe sleeper or like a snork me? You have to ask Zach. I don't know. I don't know what I sound like when I sleep. I'm sure I snore. Say, do you think this group takes requests? Maybe, but I don't know if they'll take yours. Ouch. I see. Well, you can't expect riffraff to share my refined taste. Picking a public transportation seat is the most difficult thing ever. I just want to like be able to sit. I don't want to, I try not to sit in an area where like someone else is going to have priority seating because then of course I'm going to give my seat up. If it's an accordion bus, I like to be in the back of the accordion bus. And that is because it looks really cool when you're in the back of the accordion bus and then the bus turns. It's very Inception looking. And I do prefer to be, by the window. Hold on a second. I got things happening. Okay. Alright, let's see. You can't expect riffraff to share my refined taste. Turns out the best of the Christopher Cross CD. That sounds right. Yep. That's why I just stand and hold on to the railing for dear life. I cannot stand on public transit. I can't do it. They don't get many requests for postmodern, neo-avant-garde, indie wave. You just made that up. Pearls before swine. That's not a thing. I am in the band. Well, you better get up there. I want to dance and I don't like strong odors. I want to dance and I forgot to shower. I do not want to dance. Well, you can sit the fuck down. I'll be with Alexis. You can sit the fuck down. I am in the band. Get in there. And I am in the band. Get in there. And you want to dance. You two go over there. Yeah! Everybody dance. This is fun! Most of the public transportation buses where I'm at have weird people that like to harass others all the time, so I just avoid going on them now. Ooh, that's no good. That's no bueno. I've never really come into too many issues on public transit. I have had more issues taking the train than I have taking the bus. The bus is usually fine. There's usually like, you know, like, an unhoused person who might cause some distress. But I mean, it just is what it is. They usually just hop on the bus and then, you know, ask for money, things like that. That doesn't bother me though. I can deal with that. That's not a problem. But on like the train, you get some fucking assholes. Some huge assholes on the train. I was once having a very bad legs day going through the Dallas airport, and I got the little tram thing that they have between the terminals. The only available seats were priority seating, so I sat in priority seating, and the older couple sitting across from me were giving me dirty looks the whole time. Fuck those people, Jedi. You have a disability. Fuck them, and fuck what they think. And if I were with you, I probably would have cursed out some old people. Exactly. Give them dirty looks back. Yeah, I pay people who are gatekeepy about accessibility. Not all disabilities are visible, obviously. I thought we had all already come to that understanding, but clearly not. And also, mind your own fucking business. Minding your own fucking business is free, and it keeps you from getting punched in your old wrinkly head. Okay? I don't have a lot of patience for people like that. Not at all. I have my cane with me though, so I must not actually be disabled. I can't tell you, like, I've known a few people who are like missing limbs, and like, you know, if they're just standing or sitting, you can't always tell, and people just give them shit. They're just like, I literally don't have a leg. You fucking asshole. It's like, this is why you should just mind your own goddamn business. Mind your goddamn business and calm down. I'm wearing too much cologne and I want to dance. You can be with Stinky over here. You want to sit. You do not want to dance. We can go over there, bitch. I want to be near the speaker. Oh, okay, hang on. There you go. And I want to be near the speaker. Okay, that's a problem. Can I put you there? No. There we go. There we go. Hell yeah. Hey Nat, remember that actor that looked like you? How could I forget? I should have had the guts to speak to them. Don't stress about it. A rhombus like me doing my dream job. I have so many questions for them. Well, I pulled some strings and found out they're filming in Brussels. Brussels, huh? Maybe it's finally time for me to take a chance. I believe in you. Follow your dream. Thank you, Alexis. I will. Cute. Okay, we got more. I want to dance and I can't stand loud music? The fuck? Here you go, Stinky. I'm wearing too much cologne and I want to sit. You can sit with the other Stinky. I want to dance and I can't stand loud music. I want to dance. I want to dance. You go with the rest of the Stinkies. I want to be with Teo. There you go. There we go. There we go. Everybody's happy. You want to dance but you can't stand loud music, then why are you here? That's what I'm saying. They're just a little rhombus. They're gonna do great things. I'm so glad that the game acknowledges too much cologne is stinky. Oh, absolutely. God, I used to have co-workers who would like spray perfume in the bathroom when they were like taking a dump. And I'm like, I would just rather smell the shit. I don't want to smell bottles of bad perfume. God damn. Say, do you think this group takes requests? Again? Did I accidentally hit reset or something? Oh, maybe I did. Dewey, hello! Dewey is raiding with a party of 14. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. I hit reset because I laughed so hard. That's so real. Welcome on in, everyone. Hi, Garm. Welcome in, Garm. I know you're new here. Hi, Bambina. Oh, how was Peak? Happy birthday. Thank you, Dewey. I appreciate it. Welcome on in, everybody. Oh, for those of you who don't know me, I am Liz or Panzer, either one. I'm a variety streamer. I'm very chatty. It's my birthday, and we're playing some Is This Seat Taken, which I got a free Steam code for, and I'm really liking it. And apparently, I was in such a zone that I hit reset on this level. So yeah, welcome on in. If you're interested in any of what I do, feel free to hit follow or just stick around. Did you hit peak? I played the demo for this. It was so good. I know, I loved the demo, Bambina. And the nice thing is that you can import your demo data in. I just didn't do it so we could play. We peaked twice on the new biome thing. I hate the mesa, very labyrinth-like. I was worried about that. I still really want to try it though. Garm, thank you for redeeming Add a Frog. Hold on, let me add that frog. Hold on. Frog. We are 3 frogs away, y'all. Okay. But that's awesome. I've only peaked once. And I had Catamation just absolutely carrying me. Just carried me through the whole thing. Well, Panda, we're gonna have to play Peak. Oh no. Panda, thank you for redeeming Add a Frog. Oh my god. Hold on, let me add another frog. Frog. There you are. There you are. There you are. No one can resist the lure of the full frog parade. Well, Dewey, if you need to raid and run and do like some post-stream care, decompress, what have you, please feel free. But thank you so much for bringing your community over. I appreciate ya. Name the time and the place and I'm there. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I had so much fun playing Peak with y'all. It was so much fun. Hold on. Do I still have this option? I think I do. Boop 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 boop. Do I have to use ats? Let's do ats just in case. Let's see if this works. Do 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 and do do. Does this work this way? Hey, there they are. That was my scout troop. I'm interested in Peak, but I'm worried I'm gonna buy it, play it once and never again, like most of the other friend slap games. I've played Peak a good amount of times, not nearly as much as Lethal Company. I feel like I played Lethal Company more than anything, but I'm really enjoying Peak. It's very fun. I feel like the only game that I picked up that I really didn't try more than like one time was Content Warning. But that was free at the time. But I think that was more so because like the monsters in Content Warning genuinely did kind of scare me. I think about that clip you made of us saying lip all the time, just me and my friends stimming as one does. Yeah. Content Warning and Lockdown Protocol didn't click with me. I didn't even play the Lockdown Protocol one. It looked fun, but like, the other thing is like, for any of these games, you have to have friends that are interested in playing, and I don't think I had any friends that played Lockdown. But yeah, Content Warning, yeah, that one didn't really click for me. It was there were a lot of like fun opportunities for it, but yeah. It just seems too Among Us for me, and I'm so burnt out on those games. Yeah. I've got like Goose Duck, I think, but I only played that once as well, and that was for like someone's birthday stream. And Repo was a thing for like a week until Peak release. I still love Repo, and I desperately want to play more, but yeah, I think people have kind of moved away from it, unfortunately. It's very flavor of the weekish sometimes. Which is, again, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Alright, let me get through this real quick again. Since I accidentally reset it. I love modded Among Us, where there's roles, if that helps. That's fair. I love modded, Lethal Company. Modded Lethal Company is so peak. I do not want to dance. Well, you can go sit there. I want to be near the speaker. There. I want to dance, and I'm stinky. and I want to sit and I'm stinky. And you want to be near the speaker too. Okay, hang on. Oh, sorry. There. Gotcha. Repo with mods, now that's peak. Have I done? I don't think I've played a modded I only played modded Repo once, but I really liked the outfits. The outfits were super fun. Modded Among Us. I don't think I've played Among Us since we played like way, way, way back in the day when we kept shooting Jedi into space. I think it's the last time I played Among Us. I want to dance. I want to dance. Don't want to dance, you can sit with the stinkies. I want to sit. I want to be with the stinky boy. There you go. I want to dance. I'm wearing too much cologne. I don't like loud music. Nope. What? Who's smelly for you now? Okay, I think everybody's good now. Poop. Jedi even got shot into space because they didn't know what they were doing. Jedi got shot into space because they were very suspicious because they didn't know what they were doing. I play Repo almost weekly if you want. Oh, hold on, I lost chat. Boop-a-doop. Almost weekly if you want. Most nights that are not Friday. Duly noted. Duly noted. Heck yeah. Love shooting Nick into space? Heck yeah. I have a mod pack of Repo ready to go right now. I would play some Repo, I'm not gonna lie. But now I must Betty's for early working. Thank you again, Dewey, for the raid. I appreciate it. Hope you get lots of good sleep. Storm is getting loud here. I'm going to bed. Enjoy streaming. Happy birthday. Thanks, Jess. Have a good night. I'll talk to you later. I played some Among Us for a friend's birthday / community stream like a year and a half ago. That's fair. Did you get shot into space a bunch? More like Dewey noted. Am I right? Oh my god, you're so right, Garb. You're so right. Did I just restart this again? There's no way. There's no way I did this. There's no way I did this to myself again. How do I keep restarting it? There's no way. There's no way I did that again though, Jedi, right? Okay, I can move on. I was just chatting and I was thinking about Repo. Let's need to have a moment with the game sometimes. It's true. Sometimes I need to have multiple, apparently. Wait a minute, I know you. Of course you do, from the movies. Like, yeah, I'm a movie star, kiddo. Star? You look more like a rhombus to me. Waka waka. Restart is the first option, so that is odd. I think that's what kept messing with me, because I was not looking and I was clicking. You don't say. Okay, thanks, Luca. You seem rude. I want to be alone and I don't like bad smells. Well, why don't you go in the trunk? Here, you can go there. I want to be by the window and sit in the direction of the vehicle. I want to be with Winnie, and I want to be by the window. Okay, so this? Yeah, there we go. I want to play loud music, and I don't want to be next to a kid. How about you stand? I cannot stand loud music, and I want to talk to somebody. Okay. I want to stand. Too loud. Okay. There. Okay. I forgot to shower. I cannot stand talking, and I want to sit in the direction of the vehicle. Why are you so stinky? There we go. I do not like bad smells. I want to be with my parent. And you can't stand talking or loud music. So put you... Oh, you're with... There. Perfect. Just hit Luca on the roof of the bus. Problem solved. Agreed. We were enjoying the concert. See, Bambino, you get me. I was just vibing, you know? I was feeling it. Okay. Alright, what else we got? Ooh, unattended backpack. That's not good. Oh, a backpack next to me? Oh, you're the worst person on the bus. You're stinky and you need your backpack next to you? Really? The way I would just throw that backpack. When I talk to someone and I don't like strong odors. Who can you talk to? I want to sleep. I want to shower. I want to be alone. Play loud music. Can I put all three of you together? Perfect. You don't like bad smells, but you're wearing too much cologne? Bruh. Have you considered that you're stinky? On an aisle seat, and I don't like strong odors. Ugh. Hang on. Can I put you back? Okay. Ugh. You kidding me? There. I want to sleep. There you go. I cannot stand talking or loud music. Can you go there? No. Okay. We got it. If the bag is too big to fit in your lap, then you might want to rethink some of your choices. Yep. The bag can go in your lap. Agreed. Sorry, everyone. We have to deplane for a moment. Joe's wearing too much cologne. Truly. I'm gonna yeet that bag out the window. I'm just saying. Okay. Alright, what's next, you picky old babies? Oh my gosh, are you internationally famous movie star Luca? I'm not Luca, my name is Nat. Wow, you look just like them. I don't know about that. Key the bag, toss the passenger, no ticket. Actually, I'm looking for Luca. Big fan, huh? I think I might know where to find them. Just follow my lead. Really? Thank you. Don't follow a stranger. No sweat. Name's Val. Nice to meet you. Okay, so you want to be by the window. You want a good beat. Hold on. There. Alright, you want to be next to another kid and play loud music. And you want your backpack to be with you, and you want to be by Asher. How? How can I put you by Asher? I'd have to put you here. I don't like that. You guys are taking up two oh my god. I hate it. This is how Eli Roth movies start, Nat. I'm just saying. Also, taking up 2 seats for your bags, that's also how an Eli Roth movie will start. The circle is shapest. Right, like, that seems not okay. I don't know about that. I don't think I like that. Alright, let's confirm. I'm gonna pay so much attention to the screens when they come up now, y'all. You don't even know. I would argue that anyone who plays loud music is the second worst person on the bus. Yeah, especially if they do it on, like, speakerphone. If it's just your headphones, I can deal. But, yeah, if you're just playing loud music on your phone, I hate you. I want to read, and I want my backpack next to you. I'm going to stab all of you. And your bags. I'm going to stab your bags. I cannot stand talking. Well, then you can stand, bitch. When I talk to someone and I'm wearing too much cologne. Who can you talk to? Oh, boy. Can you all stand? Oh, because they're stinky. Well then... There you go. And you can't stand talking. I'm gonna scream. Hang on. Seriously? There we go. Good lord. You can deal with loud music, but listening to fucking shorts on speakers, seventh circle of hell, agreed. Also agreed. It's just the tinniness of like something playing on a phone speaker just drives me nuts. Gotta go downstairs. Good luck downstairs. Alright, everyone looks okay, and then there's you. You can't stand talking. Fudge. What? I just did nothing, didn't I? I think it's worse when people talk on the phone on speaker. Oh yeah, that also is terrible. I just hate when people talk on the phone on public transit, even if it's not on speakerphone. I just don't. I hate it. Okay. Okay, there we go. That looks good. Welcome back. Welcome back from not leaving. We missed you. The whole time. There we go. The nice thing about flying is that unlike a bus, if someone acts up on a plane, they can just duct tape them to the seat. There you go. I have only flown a couple of times, but I think if I ever like had somebody put their feet like on my seat or like on my armrest, I think I would lose my mind. So, as an Uber driver, I hate people that talk on the phone but don't say they're on the phone. Use your words. I can't see your AirPods. Yeah, that would drive me nuts. Got 2 tornado warning alerts in a row. Neither one was for my county. It isn't even raining here. That's odd. Next level. That's very strange. Oh, okay. Alright. Sorry. I have like a VueGen artist reaching out to me. Perhaps a salad? Perhaps not. What? They're famous for their Belgian fries. Even celebrities come here, so keep an eye out. But we've eaten nothing but waffles and fries since we got here. Last time I flew, a child kept hitting me with their iPad and the parents wouldn't stop her, and I said if it happened again, it was my iPad. Good. If you won't discipline your children, then I'm going to assume that you're leaving it up to the village. So... if I keep this up, I'll be in an ellipsy by the time I get home. Oh my goodness. And I want to eat fries. And you want to eat fries. And you want to drink coffee. Uh-oh. And you want to drink coffee. Okay, that's a problem. Can I just put you here? Oh, okay. No, I can't. Okay, wait. Can I? Oh, clever. Okay. You want to drink coffee. And then you can have a boiga. And you want to drink coffee. You want to be with your parent and eat burger. Burger. You want to be alone. Wait, who's your parent? Oh, my bad. My B. There we go. Oh my god, I lightly disciplined a child the other day and he started following me like a duckling. Child, not everyone who parents you is your parent. I mean, if it was that easy, I'd argue that he hasn't encountered someone who parents him, so... probably didn't know what the fuck to do. What's up with you? I chew loudly and I want to eat fries. Well, I hate you, so I hope you know that. I cannot stand chewing noises and I want to eat fries. I do not want to drink coffee, and I want to eat something. You can have a boiga. And you want to eat a boiga. Oh, you want to be alone. You didn't say anything about not liking chewing noises, so... and then you want to eat fries. And you want to eat fries. And you want to eat fries. And you want to eat fries. How do all 3 of you eat fries? Wait a minute. Maybe he thought you were a lemonade stand. Did you have any grapes? Hold on. I'll be with my parent and I want to eat fries. You want to eat fries. Can I, like, put you 2 together to share fries? Oh, okay. But none of you like chewing noises. Hold on. I have an idea. They can't just share? Okay. But you don't like chewing noises either. Okay, so what if you guys share instead? There we go. And you can have that. There we go. And you can eat a burger. And you can eat a burger. There we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Okay. Remember to have junior mints? have now probably eaten too many Junior Mints. I haven't had a Junior Mint in a minute, but they're delicious. I used to love Junior Mints. Okay. Okay, so none of you can handle chewing noises, so you guys share. Oh. There we go. Alright. You guys don't want to eat or drink anything. You can just go over there, okay? You do not want to eat a burger. Why don't you have a coffee? I chew loudly and I want to eat fries. And you want to drink coffee. And you want to drink coffee. You chew loudly as well. And you want to drink coffee. Ugh. There. Everybody good? Everybody looks good. Alright. A third tornado warning for a county to the southwest of mine. I feel like they really don't have this down pat. It's concerning how little they're taking control here. I don't know about that. I want to be alone and drink coffee. Me too, bitch. Me too. I do not want to be next to a kid, and I don't want to eat or drink anything. What do you want? I want to eat or drink something. You can have a boiga. I do not want to eat or drink anything. I do not want to be next to a kid. You can have some fries. And I want to be with my parent. Oh. Is that alone? No? Okay. Hold on. I want to eat a burger. There we go. Oh, that's also your parent? Ugh! Okay. There. I want to be alone and drink coffee. Done! Wait, no, you guys are upset. What's wrong? You want to eat fries. There we go. Okay, now everybody's happy. Get the fuck out of here. Location is a diner and you don't want to eat or drink anything, then why are you here? To waste your booth space. That's what they do. That's what happens at diners. People just sit and do nothing and read. No signs of Luca yet, and that's why diners charge booth fees. Be patient, they're filming a movie nearby. I'm sure they'll show. Sorry, I'm just a little anxious. I spent my whole life wondering how to fit in. One day you'll meet Luca. Once you meet Luca, I'm sure you'll be filled with inspiration. But what if they're just special? And what if I'm not? Hey, if Luca can do it, so can you. Don't give up already. This is a very good, good advice from this total stranger that you should not be following to a diner. Bro, that's a mood. Alright. Next level. I think we got time for one more. I'm looking at the radar and I think all the bad stuff is gonna go north of us. Ugh, I hope so. I look at my phone during the movie. You go in the back. That's your parent. I want to steal popcorn and I want to be with my parent. How is this? Oh, the center of the room. Wait, who's your fucking parent? Oh, okay. I want to be in row 3. What's wrong with you? I want to be alone, and I don't want to sit behind someone. There we go. Wait, what's wrong with you? I want to steal popcorn. Are you kidding me? You're being a brat. So you just like being there? Okay. How's that? Everybody good? Okay, cool. Movie theater popcorn hits different for real. True. Inspiration? Yes. Mateo needs to get the fuck out. Inspiration. I thought Luca is gonna be an ass. You're gonna be inspired out of spite. I love that for you. Hot take: if your phone is at waist armrest level, it isn't a bother. If I can see it, it's a bother. Unless it's an emergency, there's no reason to be on your phone. I'm so pumped for Space of Conflict 6. That took me a second. Richard is the coolest. You don't know yet? Richard disappears in the first act. Why would you spoil it like that? Oh, come on, pal, I haven't seen it yet. Their dog is the main character in this one, actually. It's a good twist, right? It would have been, but you're ruining it for everyone. This is the worst person in the movie theater. I changed my mind. I don't know why I keep coming to the cinema with you. If it's an emergency, you should step out. Exactly. I'm just saying, like, every time I've been at the movie theater, even if someone has, like, their phone, like, down in their lap, I can see it. And I'm annoyed. Okay. I want to be alone, and I ate popcorn. I look at my phone. You can go over there. I want to be next to another kid, and I can't see well from far away. You want to be in row 3. Okay, so you're gonna have to go there. Okay. I want to be in row 2. I do not want to sit behind someone on their phone, and I don't want to be next to a kid. I ate popcorn, and I can't stand talking. I want to be next to another kid, and I don't want to be in a dirty seat. And I want to steal popcorn. Everybody good? Looks good. Perfect. Vampy played this part last night. We were all so mad. This is making me want to open a movie theater that bans children and phones. Yep. How soon until movies start running with Subway Surfer on the side so people stay off their phones? Oh my god, Garm, don't put that evil out there. Well, the diner was a bust. You can't say that. The food was delicious. True, but what are we doing here at the movies? Luca isn't even in this one. Maybe I just wanted to hang out with my new friend. See, this is suspicious. Aw. No, not aw. Remember to invite me once you're in the movies. I want free popcorn and all. You can count on it. It's getting weird, Val. It's getting weird. You want to steal popcorn and be with Nat. Just gotta put you there. Ooh, excuse me. There we go. Alright. I do not want to sit in a dirty seat. I want to steal popcorn and I make loud comments. There we go. Not stand talking, but I want to be on my phone. I want to be alone and near the center of the room. I'm wearing my big hat and I want to be in row 2. I'm be with my parents and I make loud comments. Oh, you need to be like right there. Hold on. Go. Want to be in row 3. Ugh. Be next to another kid. Who's a kid? Adult. That's a kid. I'm gonna be with my parent. Oh, okay. Okay. How do I keep fucking this up? There we go. What's wrong with you? There we go. Is everybody good? No, you're not good. You now want to sit in a dirty seat. Ugh. Okay. Sir, take off the hat, right? I'm just gonna throw it. I have an emote for this? Perfect. I'm wearing my big hat. That seating requirement should be I need to be near some bear spray. Yeah, no shit. Do people just steal strangers' popcorns? I have no idea. They better not. Okay, you need to be close. You need to be close. You just want to be near the center of the room. And you want to be in row 3. kind of theater leaves seats is damn filthy? That true. That too. Where can I put you guys? What's that? There we go. Not stand talking. How's that? We good? Okay, we're good. Good lord. That one was hard. There's zero turnaround between movies. It's modern theaters. Gotta watch out. Heck yeah. Alright, cool. Alright, well, I think we're gonna have to leave it there because it's getting close to that time, y'all. Thank you for the confetti. I appreciate it. But yeah, I really like this. We'll pick this back up soon. Abby, thank you for the hydrate. I will hydrate. Perfect. And thank you for the honk. Much obliged. Alright, let me go ahead and put some music back on. Alrighty. Well, thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate it. I will try to be back soon. Like I said, I'm still in the process of like unpacking and getting everything together. So we'll play it a little bit by ear here. But I do want to thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate it. I am always updating in the Discord when I think it's going to be stream time. So, yep, we'll go from there. I am thinking I'm gonna go ahead and send y'all over to Vampy because Vampy is playing the same game. So if you like that idea, let's go ahead and go over to Vamp Queen. We love Vampy in this house. And like I said, I'll be back soon. So, you know, keep an eye out on the Discord. I'll post updates there as always. And hopefully it'll be less echoey next time. So I'll have less open space here. Yeah, if anyone's worried about spoilers, Vampy is further along. It's a puzzle game, so I can't imagine too much of a problem. But just FYI. Thank you for letting everybody know. All right. No, don't look at that throne. Get out of there. All right. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate you all so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone. Abby, no!
Welcome in! You love folklore too, Bambina? See? You have good taste. You have good taste. Liz, welcome in! Hello! Yeah, I don't understand the need for loud music in restaurants. You're like, I'm trying to enjoy the ambiance, but the ambiance is annoying and loud. Can we get a shout? Oh, we did. Guys, go follow our wonderful friend, Panther Ruin, aka Liz, aka the cutest patootiest. How are you? Oh my god! You were streaming and I missed your stream? Wait.